Good morning, my fellow viewers. Today I want to talk about Mitumba business. So I recorded them down, or I wrote them down in my laptop, so you'll allow me to keep on referring to it. So the title here is Mitumba Business Ideas for Beginners or Starting a Successful Mitumba Business. Mitumba is a second-hand clothes that are imported outside our country. That's what we refer to as mitumba here in Kenya. So they are second-hand clothes bought from majorly the European nations, Asia, where China is a key player. Now, I want to talk about the three things to consider when starting your mitumba business. Number one is capital, money. Money. How much do you need to start your mitumba business? This is a very hot question, and I will tackle it the way with that hotness. Capital depends on where you want to do this business. Do you want to be in an open air market where you have so many of you in a market, you spread your clothes on the floor, or somewhere you've done well? Do you want to be an hawker, carrying clothes from door to door? Or do you want to operate in a shop? So those are the three areas that will determine the amount you need to have before you start your business. But I've had so many experts, the people I've dealt with in the past, the people I've bought bales from, say that they began with 1,000 bob as their capital, which I agree with, especially for those who want to hawk clothes. It's a good amount, 1,000. What you need to do, have your 1,000 bob, be in the market very early when they open bales, pull a camera from them, and then you go and sell them door to door to people. It will make good money because cameras sell well, not only in the open air markets, but anywhere. Cameras are good clothes. Some of them are near to new. Some of them have not been worn before. And so it's a good idea to start with 1,000 bob. So from my experience, I was operating in a shop where I used 170,000 to start that shop. It's a medium shop, well arranged, and on a good day I will make 7 to 10,000. That is on a good day, selling 7 to 10, selling clothes, mitumba. How many pieces will you sell in a day to make that? And therefore your pricing must also be reasonable enough. You don't sell 10 because your prices are high. If you do a higher price, I'm sorry, you might not sell that much. Unfortunately, I closed my shop, and the reasons why I closed the shops I will share with you. I'll not be afraid to deny you that information that is very crucial. And the bottom line on capital is that you can start with any amount you have, but you must put into consideration the three factors. Are you doing open air market? Are you operating in a shop? Are you going to hawk the clothes? So those are the three factors that you must consider before you start a mitumba business in terms of capital. Now, the second, another key issue on capital is, for a shop, look for 25,000 and above. Open air market depends where you are, because you're not going to go for 23,000 bale to sell in an open air market. You might fail terribly. You might fail to get your capital back, because open air market, you'll find people selling clothes 10 bob, 20, 30. You not want to afford to sell your bale of 23,000 at that price, because you will not get that money back. So I urge you to go for a bale that will give you a selling price of 50, 30, 40, 50, at most 100 shillings will be good for an open air market. For a shop, just like that, we have mentioned it now, open air market is simple like that. And now the next one is the hawking, where we have said that you don't need much. You will just need 1,000 is enough to go and pull a camera from your friends, and then you'll be good to go in terms of capital. Therefore, do not look for much to start a business before you consider location. I mean, before you consider how to operate the shop in terms of in terms of hawking, in terms of in a shop or in an open air market. So those are the three factors that you must put into consideration. Now let me go to the second category, which is the location of your shop. You need an open place to do your shop, to put your shop. For those who don't have the zeal of doing advertisements, an open place will give you an opportunity to have your display seen by people passing by. It will enable you have those people who just we call them the random walk-ins. The people just walk in without, they didn't have a plan to buy clothes, but they have seen your display. You are in an open place. They just walk in, check your shop. Even if they buy or they don't buy, next time they will buy. That is the advantage of being in an open place. But I did not operate in an open place. I did not operate in an open place, and therefore you need to know why I did not do that. And you need to know how I managed 7 to 10,000 in a good day. Yet it was an open place. This is what I did. I will do serious, thorough advertisements on the social media through the word of mouth. And I think I was lucky enough to be one of the people who was doing a Mitumba shop in that area by that time, before others came in. And you need to have good display, not just a display, but a good display. I think those are the things you require in an open place. But if you are in a hidden place still, the pictures you take for online display or online advertisements are supposed to be good, very clean. You're supposed to put the size of the clothes. You're supposed to take clear pictures. The dummy should be clean. Yes, so that when someone sees, and you must also include the price, so that when someone sees your work through a picture, they will admire to have more. And therefore, in an open place is not a must, but you can have your shop just in the town, even in the back streets like where mine was. But you do serious advertisements, you will be good to go. You will have customers that you don't expect. Like when, as per now I'm making this video, I am supposed to deliver bags in Kitale, yet I'm not in Kitale. I am in Nakuru. Do you think there are no people selling bags in Kitale? There are so many people selling bags in Kitale. And therefore your work will make you have customers across. Now, before I close the shop down, I've resorted to online work. I will sell clothes for all the way to Mombasa from Nakuru. I sold across the country through online marketing, and therefore I don't think you need in the first place an open place to do a Mitumba business. What you need is a plan in terms of advertisements and good customer relations. You will do it very well. That is on location, so you don't need an open place to sell your clothes. And those who are going to do it in a shop, you don't need an expensive shop. Mine was 10,000, which was expensive by then. I was still a newbie in the Mitumba, so I was in a hurry and I just took a shop of 10,000. and which is not good. It was expensive, though I made that money. It was quite expensive on my side. Now, I think those are what you need to know about the location. So location, you don't have to be an open place. You don't have to sell your clothes to the people around you. You can even sell them across the country if you want to. You can do a good Facebook page, a WhatsApp page, Instagram. By the way, I got a client, a Mzungu client, from a page, Instagram page. Mzungu alikuwa anafagia nguo, my friend. Buying, like buying. You know what buying is? Yes. Now, the next category is the source. Where do you get clothes? These clothes, there are so many stalls in Nairobi selling Mitumba belts, but I will advise you to just go to Google and do a search. They will pop up, and you'll find someone doing good, but do your research thorough before you begin to buy from them. What else am I forgetting? Yes, that you do a research, good research on where to find Mitumba bales, and it depends on, do you want to do grade 1, do you want to do 2? There is no premium there's nothing like premium bale. There's a premium bale for specific clothes. I've only seen for the pull necks, for the t-shirts, and they are very clean clothes. Majorly they come from a single design. For example, if it is polo, the entire bale will be a polo. If it is Kango, the entire will be Kango, all of it. So that is what you need to have in mind. But suppliers are so many, I will not tell you, but I have dealt with the two people, and that one again will be in my next video, where to buy good clothes. For now, kindly subscribe, like this channel, and share the video, for there's someone else out there who needs this information and they don't know where to get it. Until next time, God bless you.